Hi, welcome to episode 2 of Ultimate General Civil War. I'm playing the Confederates today. This is episode number 2, like I said, and I did something different here because, as you saw in episode 1, I had a miserable fail, and other than keep trying, I figured I'd post it just to show you that, hey, sometimes, you do fail, and I'm not above that. But I went and I kept on playtesting. I tested it about 6 more times, and every time I tried different strategies. For some reason, I just couldn't do it. So I am going to list myself today as General Marcus Shameful, and I'm going to take the Colonel route, and we're going to see how we can do with a little bit of odds in our favor. Although I did read, it said that the Confederate campaign was a little bit harder than the Union campaign, even at the regular, at the Brigadier General level. So we'll see. I said I did succeed one time when I was first got the game, and I got all the way up through the Brigadier General to the 8th battle, and I was handed my walking papers after the Battle of Shiloh. They said your services are no longer required. So we're going to see this because I tried it out, and I don't know what happened. Maybe that one time I did win, it was just the luck of the draw. I don't know. But either way, we're engaging forces right now. We're attacking. You've seen this played out, so you know I got to capture the fort. I've taken my cavalry and I've moved them off to my left flank. I'm going to use them to flank my enemy, and I'm going to use my cavalry to hunt down their artillery and their supply wagon. I want to knock out their supplies, and I want to try to knock out their artillery when they bring it on the battlefield. So I'm going to be using the cavalry in a role where they run, fight, hide, run up, draw forces away, slow them down just by making them chase me. As you can see, my cavalry is doing some of that right now. We're marching on the fort. I've got some Union skirmishers up there. We're going to fight them and move. We're going to fight and move and push them back. I got my Hexamer. He's skirmishing. I'm going to use him to try and hold off these larger forces. I know I can't hold them off completely, but if I harass them enough, they'll slow their approach down while we get up there and get into the fort. So here I have my Crocker's attack again, and now I'm going to pull him back, but I'm going to draw that force away from my main battle force. Hexamer, we're going to send him up into that farmhouse and let him get up there. And here comes my reinforcements right behind me. We're going to get them up there and get them going, and we're going to put them in double time. We're still pushing towards the fort, And there I'm going to send the cavalry around the flank again. My 2 main forces, my advanced forces, are going up there. General Shameful is up there trying to back them up as much as I can. I don't know if you guys have noticed, sometimes these units, they just do what they want to do. You tell them to go someplace, then when they get someplace, then they start moving off again. So you have to kind of stay on top of them a lot. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's kind of weird. Crocker's going back up, going up there by the woods to the north of the map. Looks like the first enemy battery has vacated their position. I'm going to send my cavalry out, and I want to destroy that battery with the cavalry. We're going to ambush them in the woods. Meanwhile, I've got a Union army that's chasing me. That's fine. If they're chasing me, they're not shooting at my main group. Bringing my supplies up, from the rear. Kemper's advancing. Now we're moving on to the fort. This is where we're going to attempt to capture the fort. Get Marcus Shameful back there. I don't know where he was running to. Looks like the fort's... We've raised our flag above the fort, which is good. Crocker's attacking the A battery. We're engaging the A battery. We're going to destroy the A battery while it's out there in the open. And we're going to destroy the second battery. We just routed out the last remaining Union forces that were occupying the fort. They've been routed out. So we're going to take control of the fort. Crocker's going to, and cavalry, he's going to be doing some harassment. And we're not going to let that battery get away. I got Crocker. Crocker's going to go over and he's going to finish off that battery. Success. The next phase is hold the fort. Those ironclads out there, my guns can't even shoot them. I guess they're too far out of range. I guess we just do counter battery fire to keep them back that way. I think what the ironclad's damage to the fort and to my forces is small, or let's say it's acceptable. So we're holding on to the fort. We see the enemy is moving up slowly. And here comes my cavalry again. I'm going to use my cavalry once again as a harassing force on the outside. I'm going to try to use them to track down enemy artillery, enemy supplies, maybe if I'm lucky, a general. Right now we're holding on the fort, exchanging fire with the Union forces. They're moving up. Cavalry, I spot a supply wagon. We're going to go get the supply wagon. And there's the enemy generals as well. We'll take the supplies. The supply wagon is ours. We're going to rout it, get it off the battlefield so the Union doesn't have it. Now my cavalry's going to chase their general. The longer I can keep them out of command and control, the better off my forces will be when they try to figure out what to do without any command and control structure. It looks like my cavalry's chased the general off the battlefield. I've ordered a captured supply wagon, the Union supply wagon. I've ordered to withdraw the battlefield. That's the second part of my strategy, was to deny them ammunition, because I know I've had that problem before too. If I deny them their ammunition, if they run out, they're going to be less likely to fight. With their only option after they're out of ammo would be to charge. That's not, you don't really want to do that. And my cavalry has found some more enemy artillery in the woods, so my cavalry is attacking it. We're going to try to destroy it if possible. If not, we're going to try to cripple it or knock down the number of guns to where they're almost ineffective. My reinforcements are on the way. They're coming up. I've got some ammunition wagon with me too, because I'm going to need it for sure. And the Union is trying to breach the fort. I'm meeting stiff resistance. Going into melee with them. I ordered my troops, my reinforcements to run. It's going to exhaust them up, but I need to get those numbers up there quickly. While my cavalry still does battle with his artillery, at least it's not shooting. And I see we've routed a Union infantry unit that was assaulting. They've left, and now they're falling back to regroup. My 2 units of replacements are advancing, coming in to the rear of the Union Army. We're going to engage them and force them to fight with their backs to somebody, which I know they won't like. Ordering my supply wagon to go over to my right flank. My cavalry's still harassing. Now I'm going to bring the supply wagon and order it over to the back side of the fort. Union forces some of them are wavering just a little. And the Union forces, Terry, he's broken and is running. And another unit's broken as well. I'm ordering Canfield up into the fort, and Allen is going to we're going to put Allen, we're going to have them march up into the fort as well. My cavalry's physically exhausted, but I'm still ordering them to attack the artillery units, take away that fire support for the Union. I've ordered one of my units up on Siegfried, up onto the wall for added support. Union forces, some of them are starting to run away, shaking. I say let them go. Moving Allen forward to reinforce the wall. And it looks as though my cavalry unit has routed, but no worries there. They did their job. They tore up, they captured a supply wagon, they chased off a general, and they damaged, they destroyed 2 artillery units that were fleeing the fort at the beginning of the battle, and they severely damaged the other 2 artillery units that the Union had with them. They've been greatly reduced, so their effectiveness will follow suit. Looks like the Union is now forming a skirmish line right outside to the west of the fort. I'm glad I got their supply wagon, because with all the ammo that's being expended at some point in time, they're going to run out. And with us, I know that's a fact. I got my supply wagon finally. I got it up and into the center of the fort where it's going to be able to supply all my troops. And now I'm being assaulted by one of the Union forces. They're reaching the wall, but they're wavering. I think we're going to repel them. My supply wagon has made it up into the fort and at the center, so it is now giving supply to all of my units. My general's in the center, giving his command efforts, however little small they may be, to the folks. Rally the troops as best you can. redirecting some of my cannon fire back out to the Union forces that are besieging me. Looks like the Union's pushing their cannons, what's left of them, forward as best they can. Get them up there. One of the routed Union units has rallied and is now moving forward back to rejoin the battle line. Seem to be pretty evenly matched now. If I look across the Union forces, a lot of their units have about the same consistency and number that I have in mind that are defending the fort, which is good because, you know, when you're defending, the advantage is to you. So we're holding out, we're doing good. We're doing real good. These guys should be running out of ammo soon, I would think, anyway. We seem to have settled in, and we're doing well. Casualties are being kept at a minimum while inflicting some maximum damage on the Union forces. I see the Union artillery has finally got set up and started shooting, but with their small numbers, their attack value is greatly reduced. So we're doing really well. I'd like to take this time to ask everybody, please like and subscribe. Follow my efforts as I fight the Civil War from the Confederate perspective. I say a lot of people are playing this game, they're playing with the Union side. I like to go with the underdog a lot of times, so we'll see what we can do with the Confederates. And as you notice there, the Union forces are now starting to call for ammo. That's a good thing. If they run out of ammo, they're going to be less likely to stay and fight. So I hope you do enjoy my content and come back and take a look and see what we're doing, and follow my campaign from rags to riches or rags to ruin, whatever the case may be. And there we go. The victory is ours. Hooray. We met all of the goals. Casualty reports. Once again, guys, thanks a lot. I do appreciate you watching my videos, and don't forget to tune in when I post my next one. This time I'm actually going to be in the Army barracks. I'm going to be able to equip my soldiers and whatnot, so I'm going to have a little bit more control over my forces. So thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day. See you next time.